The items that I have right here in front of me, they're so worth the splurge, so worth your money. I honestly don't know how someone would not love the products that I'm about to show you. There's only a few of them, but I promise you that you will not regret buying them. Really quick before we start, I'm sure some of you guys already noticed that I'm lagging a little tiny bit with the content here on YouTube, on Instagram, etc. I used to put videos out almost every day, and that's totally me. That's what I like to do. I'm not slowing down, I'm not lacking, none of that at all. I'm just in the process of moving, my baby being sick with a really bad flu. It put him out of commissions for a few days, so that set me back. I just wanted to let you guys know. As soon as I'm done with the stressful process of moving, I'll be back at it, dropping video like it's hot every single day. And of course, I'm going to be posting every single week like always, but you might see me one day, now the next one, then again. The schedule might be a little crazy, but always expect me. At least now you know what's going on. I'm going to be showing you these products in no specific order. I love them all the same. I'm literally just picking them up and showing you. So I'm going to start with this face palette from Tilbury. I know that I already told you over like 1,000 times that she killed it with this face palette this year, but I can even explain you how stunning they are. They look even better in person. The shades are more vibrant. They're literally so pretty that I'll be catching myself staring at them saying, oh my gosh, she did that. And of course, it's not just about the way they look. This one is a fair medium, and then this one is a medium deep. Let's just start with the fact that every single shade in here, it's going to look perfect on everybody. They're gonna look flattering on every single skin tone. The way that these blushes and the highlighter perform, it is effortlessly. You can pick them up with whatever brush you want because the formula packs a punch. These blushes blend beautifully on the face. The formula feels so soft to the touch, and look at this. Wow. The pigmentation is exactly what we want. The formula is just so soft and smooth. And then the finish of the blushes is like this matte, luminous finish that makes the skin look so healthy. This is the blushes of the Fair Medium palette. Now let me swatch this one's for you, the darkest ones. Look how pretty, that orangey, peachy. And then this one is like an orange with a little bit of berry. And look, pigmentation right away. What? And they give totally different vibes. They don't look the same at all. And the highlighters, they're solid. There's no glitter or sparkles to it. This one right here is the one that I have on my tear duct, and I'm obsessed. This is the highlighters that we have in the Fair Medium palette. Swatches are not doing it justice. They're buildable. You can get them a lot more intense than this, but look how it looks on the face. See that? And then this is the highlighters that we have in the medium deep. This one right here. This is one swipe. That's it. Damn, look at that. Especially this shade right here. You can use it as blush, highlighter, or blush top. I'm gonna put it to you like this. If you can or don't want to buy both of them, you don't have to. This one is perfect for light medium skin tones, and this one for dark deep skin complexions. Simple as that. I think most of us or all of us know that Hourglass have some of the best powders and highlighters out there. I mean, they're known for the famous face palette because their formulation is just so natural and skin-like. And it literally looks like if the light is hitting certain parts of your face when you put it on. But most of us, we're just fed up with Hourglass last year because they kept coming out with the same shade all over and over again. And then those palettes, they weren't showing up on dark, deep skin complexion, and that's a big no-no. But they finally listened, and this year they came through with this beautiful face palette that they're definitely for everybody. The packaging is to die for. This is just the cutest. These palettes, they're definitely the best ones from Hourglass yet. So if you don't have any of the previous one, be happy because those next to this ones, they're just a waste of money. This one is the Tiger's one, the darkest one out of the palettes. It's more for like dark deep skin complexion. If you are my skin complexion, you can definitely use it on the skin, but you have to have a light hand. The bronzer looks good on me if I only apply a little bit. Most of the times I use this one on my eyes like I did right now. Look at this eye look. Look how stunning and natural, perfect for every day, and it was so easy to create. Like I literally just mixed all these shades right here into my eye, and that's it. This orangey copper fiery shade right here, it is bomb. Then this one is also a blush. Look how pretty it is. See that they're really pigmented? And then of course the elephant is my favorite. Everything right here looks perfect on my skin tone. This is my go-to palette, perfect for traveling, for on the go. I want to bring it with me everywhere I go. I just love the fact that I have the bronzer, the blush, powder, highlighters, everything I need is right here. And the same thing I told you about the Charlotte Tilbury face palettes is the same thing I'm going to tell you about this ones. You do not need both of them. This one if you're lighter or my skin complexion, and this one if you're darker than me. That's it. When it comes to bronzer, it is one bronzer out there that came out not so long ago that is just so worth the money in my opinion. Is this one from Chanel. I mean, I got two of them. Let me tell you that before this oversized bronzer from Chanel came out, the other one, the little one, it's shea. I mean, I have it in my collection more for the hype than the formulation, because when it comes to the pigmentation, you have to fight to get color payoff. It doesn't really show up on the skin. It's just a mission and I have to use. But this right here, the formula of this bronzer, chef kiss. It's not fragrance free, but I love the way Chanel makeup smells. So bougie and luxe. First of all, look how stunning this packaging is. It's not too skinny or too thick. Maybe if you're outside and you pull this out, you're gonna turn next. And then look how much product are you getting in here. This is gonna last you forever. This one is the medium one. The formulation is just so velvety and soft. Ah, look at this. You don't have to fight with color payoff. This one is the deep one. I do like this one, the darker one, a little bit more than the medium one. It is the one that I have on my face right now. See, it's a little darker than the medium one, but I don't need to apply as much. To be honest with you, I honestly like both of them. When I want something more natural, I use the medium. And when I want something a little bit more intense, then I go in with the deep one. If you want to splurge on yourself and you're on the hunt for a good bronzer, this one is the one that you need. This is a new contour duo from Tom Ford. This is the shade Intensity 2. And let me tell you that this formula, it is one of the most underrated, easy to use formulas out there. A lot of people don't know and don't want to believe how good this formula is. This contour doesn't pull orange or red at all. And I just love it so much, first of all, because it's just so easy to blend. Look at that. And there's no texture in this formula. Like you touch it and you don't feel the makeup. You just feel your skin. The new shades are darker and deeper than the old ones. I actually had Intensity 3 in the old palette, and this one is Intensity 2 because it is a bit darker than Intensity 3. And the highlighters, they're so much prettier than the highlighter that we used to get. If I'm not mistaken, we only used to have one highlighter for all the different shades. Now you get one highlighter in each palette and they're all different. Like, look how creamy this formulation is. My finger just glides in there. And this one is the highlighter. You see a little bit of peachy, a little bit of pinky. It looks stunning on the skin. It's not too dark. You see a little bit of pinky, a little bit of peachy. I love the way it looks on bare skin. That's a good highlighter. I never used the highlighter in the old palette. Like, I only had the palette for the contour. And this product right here, it is super long lasting. Also from Tom Ford, the highlighting duo. This formula just melts into the skin. This is a shade Peach Light, and in my opinion, it is the prettiest one, the most unique one. There's no flakes, no glitter, no sparkles. Look at that sheen. It doesn't emphasize texture at all, and it looks beautiful on mature skin. Last but not least, we have something from Christian Louboutin, and if you know me, then you're gonna know that it's this powder. I know that this is pricey, and it's annoying that you have to buy the case and the powder is separate, but this case right here, it is giving what it's supposed to give. It's heavy duty, it's weighty, it's thick. The attention to detail right here in the front, it is everything. It comes with this little cute brush. Don't throw it away. It takes you out of binds. And then this is infused with ruby powder for a bright matte finish, and it's buildable coverage. This is one of the most soft, velvety, silky, yummy powders that I have in my whole entire collection. To the touch, it feels like heaven. This one doesn't even compare to the Charlotte Tilbury powder. Like, this is just so much softer and a lot more smoother. You can even compare the powder from Charlotte Tilbury that I love so much to this one. This one is expensive, but it's 1,000 times better, softer, smoother, a lot more velvety. It's powder, but it's just so creamy. This warms the complexion at the same time that sets the makeup. You see how I got a little tiny bit of color, but look how skin-like it is. You don't feel it on the skin. It doesn't cake. It doesn't sit on top of texture. None of that. Doesn't matter how much you put. It doesn't cake, set on top of dry patches, texture. None of that. Your skin is going to look like straight up porcelain when you have this on. I also been using this powder for touch-ups. When my makeup starts looking a little bit shiny, all I have to do is just pick up a little bit and powder my T-zone, and it's like magic. But what I love to do the most with this powder is pick up a powder brush. Look how much powder it picks up. And I love to just apply right here on top of my pore. Just press it. And look at this. Do you see this? Look at this compared to this. Pores wear. It completely blurs them out. One pass. That's it. Nothing else. And look how smooth it makes the skin look. I swear that this powder impresses me every single time I use it. Wow. Now I have to match the other side because that's a big difference right there. Look, even from far, you see it. What? Again, I promise you that if you buy any of the products that I showed you in today's video, they're gonna give you joy, they're gonna make you happy, they're gonna put you together, and you are not going to regret it. Let me know in the comment section down below those products that you think they're worth the splurge. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below so you can stay with me forever. I love you to the moon and back. Mwah! See you on the next one.